What's up guys, Big M here. I'm a former British paratrooper, and in today's video we're going to be reacting to an insane confidence drill from the FSB Alpha group of Russia. Guys, if you like what you see, please hit that like and consider subscribing to this channel for more weekly content. I appreciate you all so far, so thank you very much. Let's get into it.
All right, gang, we're done with the museums. Now it's time to head out to the Dynamo shooting range, where we're gonna hook up with Andre and the Russian Special Forces guys. Now, while Andre gets geared up, some of the Russian SF guys are gonna take me through their first drill. All right, TAC TV fans, I'm out here on the range with one of the FSB Alpha team members, and he's gonna take us through a confidence drill they run their new operators through.
Okay guys, so we're gonna go and see now a confidence drill that the FSB Alpha guys teach their latest or newest recruits. Now this video is back in 2014, so if anyone was or still is FSB Alpha, I would like to know if any of this has changed. So please let me know in the comments below if you still do this kind of training or if it's changed somewhat. I'll be super interested to find out.
If you don't mind, tell us the overall concept behind this exercise.
Основная идея этого упражнения заключается в том, что мы хотим подготовить нашего сотрудника к тому, что он будет находиться под огнем. Возможно, он будет ранен, возможно, пули будут прилетать в его бронежилет. Пока он стоит на ногах, он должен быть в состоянии стрелять в ответ, возвращать огонь. Стрелять в ответ быстро и точно.
So the idea of this confidence drill is to make the operator as efficient as possible, a life or death situation as such. Let's get into it.
Normally a drill that's done at fairly close ranges with handguns.
Да, мы делаем его из пистолета, потому что независимо от оружия, принцип остается.
Okay, so it says here, like, yeah, they primarily deal with pistols because the principle remains the same with rifles. Yeah, if you're getting shot at, there's no difference being shot at with a pistol than a rifle at that close range, you know. They're both fatal at those ranges. So, yeah, the principle remains the same.
And then the ammunition that is normally used is standard full metal jacket ball ammunition.
Да, зачастую это обычный боеприпас, полный комплект.
I know we're looking for.
I like the way he was like, yeah, of course FMJ, of course real rounds. Like, who do you think we are, stupid? Now, these guys are hardcore. If they're firing live rounds at each other at these close distances, that takes something special. Guys, let me know in the comments below if you've done this kind of training. And do you think it is necessary? I'll be interested to hear what you think in the comments below. Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it makes the difference between certain operators from certain special forces all over the world? Do you think this makes them better than everyone else? Let me know below.
Forward to the drill. Stand by.
There's a lot of trust. As we saw in the previous videos that I've done, it's not uncommon for these special forces guys to be shooting live rounds past each other at close distances. Okay, and as you can see here, the operator had 3-round shot to his chest plate, and then he returned 3 accurate shots to the head box on the left here, just past his oppo's head. Okay, so there's that confidence, trusting each other, not to kill each other, right? But then giving yourself that enhanced ability and skill to be able to know and be comfortable what it feels like to get shot in your plate and return accurate shots. Because with these kind of things, I feel like repetition of a drill makes something permanent. Okay, there's nothing more effective than doing drills over and over and over again until it becomes locked in the brain as muscle memory. So I can see why this is done. What are your thoughts below?
The drill is essentially a very close range confidence drill with a handgun. Individual walks into the scene, pivots, and engages an individual probably 3 to 4 yards away in his hard plate, in his body armor. That individual then draws and shoots a target right by the head of the bad guy, simulating headshots when the individual just engaged him. Although I understand the concept behind this drill, in my opinion, the risks involved are just too great.
Do you agree with this guy? Do you think the risks are too great? Or do you think this is necessary? Do you think this makes the difference? I'm stuck. I'm stuck between two. I can see the effectiveness of this because I feel like these operators will have no issue whatsoever when they're getting shot at in these close situations. But in the same breath, in a training scenario, all it takes is one misplaced finger, one misplaced balance of the hand, and that stray round could kill your friend. So I don't know, but I'm interested to hear your opinions on this, guys.
Would never recommend doing this in the real world. But remember, we're in Russia. This is their country, their rules. It's not something I would ever do in the United States, but then again, we're not in the United States. All right, I'm back out here on the range with one of the FSB Alpha Team members. He's going to take us through a multiple target drill that's kind of unique, involves public math, and it's a confidence drill as well. If you don't mind, run us through the basic concept.
Основная идея этого упражнения заключается в том, что стресс забирает концентрацию. И мы готовим бойца к тому, чтобы он мог усилием воли переместить концентрацию обратно на выполнение своей задачи. Он должен быть в состоянии принять решение, математический подсчет моделирует эту ситуацию, когда он в состоянии переместить концентрацию от отвлекающих его факторов обратно.
This is interesting drill. This is very useful. They use this a lot in kind of martial arts, you know, your hand-to-hand combat sort of martial arts like your Krav Maga, stress testing. You can be taught all the drills and skills in the world, but then crumble or fail at those skill and drills when your stress level is heightened in a real situation. So these operators here are enhancing their ability and their skill and developing that brain motor link between the limbs and the brain to make this a muscle memory movement. From what I'm seeing here, he's using or has to work up calculations and shoot the right numbers, like math numbers, under pressure. I got a lot of time for this stress drill. Makes sense. But again, is it risky? Let me know below what you think.
И посчитать задание. Ну и как обычно, он должен стрелять быстро, точно и понимать, что происходит на всей траектории пули. Не убивать ненужных людей, которые находятся за плохими парнями.
I would assume that this is a drill that's done with both long gun and pistol.
Да, конечно, стрелять его, мы стреляем его и из пистолета, и из длинного оружия, в основном из карабина.
Good deal. Well, if you don't mind, let's get her started.
Да, пойдем пульнем.
Стреляй в двойку! Стреляй!
Назад!
Стреляй, тупой! В тройку стреляй! В тройку! Стреляй в тройку! Тупой!
See what he's doing there? He's shooting rounds past his head to sort of throw him off. In a situation where this... they're trying to make this situation as realistic as possible. Rounds may be flying past his head. You'll have people pushing him left, right and centre. Or he could be in a really close environment. This is enhancing his muscle memory and his ability to work under extreme pressures. He's not shooting towards anyone here, so bear that in mind. He's not shooting towards any of his teammates, any of his comrades. So this is a bit safer than what we saw earlier, but I like exactly what he's doing here. Okay, I think this, I got a lot of time for this. This makes them a better operator in my eyes. What are your thoughts? Let me know below. Oh, fuck.
42! Стреляй! Стреляй в двойку! Стреляй! Стреляй, тупой! Промазал! Собаку убил! Тупой!
Назад! Стреляй в голову! Назад! 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 Назад!
Под ноги, под ноги!
Hey, if you thought that first drill was over the top, I got another one for you.
Oh, here we go.
The Russian Special Forces set us up for the second drill, this time with human obstacles.
Wow. Okay, so when I just thought that they're not going to use human obstacles, now they're incorporating real life breathing people on the other side. of the range. This is crazy. This is crazy. A lot could go wrong. A lot could go wrong. Let's watch this. I'm excited and I'm nervous to see how this pans out.
23 плюс 35.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Perestroika!
Назад! Назад! Назад!
That Iron Curtain now, mother! Do it!
Назад! 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 Назад!
Fair play to these guys behind the targets, though. They got a lot of trust in this operator, and bearing in mind they take their new operator recruits through this. I understand that special forces that are not just from, you know, from civilian life straight to special forces. I imagine they're the same as, you know, the UK, the United States, where they come from years' experience in the military first, and they're like the best of the best, selected, etc., etc. But it still takes confidence to be like this guy here. Do you know what I mean? All it takes is this operator to misplay a shot, misplace a foot, lose footing, and that's a fatal shot, you know. So fair play. Is it extreme? Maybe. Is it necessary? Maybe.
I wasn't ready for you to shoot over his ear. I was like, what the?
Bit of relief.
All right, talking to the Alpha guys offline, they kind of gave me some input behind the drill. They said that's a real advanced drill for their guys. And the theory behind it is they take guys through that drill once they've got everything else in place.
Got ya.
Marksmanship, guys can think on their feet. It really boils down to two things: target identification and making sure they can track their trajectories and are not going to go into an innocent bystander. Pretty advanced drill, obviously a drill not for the faint of heart. I could potentially see that drill being used in the United States, but that's an extremely advanced drill. By and large, that would be a Russia-only drill.
Okay, so there we have it. There we have it. What are your thoughts, guys? Like you said at the end there, an extremely advanced drill, not to be recommended for anyone at home, etc. That is on Russian playing fields. They know exactly what they're doing, and they only give it to their operators that have had the prior, what they've seen and assessed, like the skills and abilities built up to those drills. Insane confidence, insane drills. And I do think it makes them a very, very, very good operator. Does it make them stand out from the rest of the world? Let me know what your thoughts are below, guys. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.